Most traders out there think their computer is fast. Your trading computer feels like a rocket ship. The benchmarks are through the roof, yet your trades still feel slow. And it always shows up at the worst possible moment. Right when the market breaks out, you click and you're just a fraction of a second late. And that fraction, that's a difference between getting filled and chasing the move. So whether you're running Thinkorswim, NinjaTrader, or TradeStation, you click to enter, and there's that tiny hesitation, the kind that leads to slippage, missed breakouts, money left on the table. And yeah, it pisses you off because you know your system should be faster than this. Now, most casual traders will never notice this, but active traders, the one actually executing in fast markets, they feel it immediately. And once you feel it, you can't unfeel it. And here's the part nobody tells you. Your computer can be fast on paper and still be slow where it actually matters. Because trading performance is not the same thing as benchmark performance. And this is where most traders get completely misled. They run a test, they see a high score, and they assume everything is fine. Meanwhile, their execution is quietly getting worse because your trade doesn't go from your mouse straight to the market. It goes through a chain. It goes through your operating system, your trading platform, your network stack, your broker server, and then finally the exchange. And if there's any friction anywhere in that chain, you feel it. That's the delay you're experiencing, what professionals call tick-to-trade latency. Not a broken computer, not a slow processor, a system that isn't optimized for real-time execution. And here's where most traders go completely wrong. They start chasing one setting, one tweak, one magic fix, when the problem isn't one thing, it's a pipeline. And every step in that pipeline introduces potential delay, and that pipeline has friction built into it. Now here's a real kicker. Benchmark scores don't measure any of this. They just test raw power, not how your system behaves under live trading conditions. What matters for trading is single-threaded performance. The one metric determines how fast your platform can process order flow and send orders through direct market access. So now you've got a fast computer running through a bottleneck pipeline, and your trades just feel a fraction of a second too late. And in trading, a fraction too late is everything. That's a difference between executing with precision and reacting too late. Now here's where things start to break down inside your system. It's not one big issue. It's a stack of small inefficiencies working together, and they show up exactly when the market gets fast. You've got background processes competing for resources, system-level tasks interrupting execution at the worst possible time, and scheduling behavior that doesn't prioritize your trading platform the way you think it does. Individually, none of these seem like a big deal, but together, they create friction inside that execution pipeline. And that friction is exactly what you're feeling. That slightly off feeling when you click, that tiny delay you just can't quite explain, that's not in your head. That's your system leaking execution speed. Now here's how you start fixing it the right way. Not by randomly toggling settings, but by eliminating the biggest sources of friction first. You're not tweaking Windows, you're removing friction from an execution pipeline. You want your system focused on one thing, execution. So the first one is background activity. Anything not directly related to trading needs to be restricted or eliminated. This is not a general use PC. You're not searching Facebook. You're not streaming Netflix movies. This is a performance machine. Second, you want to look at the power management. If your Windows 10 or Windows 11 system is set to balance mode, it's actively holding back CPU performance. You want the ultimate performance power plan, no exceptions. And look through my videos. I've made a video on how to set this up. Third, unnecessary visual overhead in Windows, those animations, the transparencies, all that cosmetic garbage. It adds zero value to trading. Turn it off and give that performance back to your platform. And fourth, connection stability, not just speed, but consistency. And if you're trading on Wi-Fi, you're introducing network latency that you just don't need. You want a wired Ethernet connection with a ping under 30 milliseconds and a jitter under 10 milliseconds. Now, before you go any further, You need to know if your system even has the raw power to begin with, because if it doesn't, none of this matters. Right now, I want you to go run my free trading computer speed test by clicking the link below. It takes less than 60 seconds, and it'll tell you exactly what you stand. You want to see a CPU benchmark score of at least 45,000 if you're an active trader, if you're a serious day trader. Personally, I'd like to see 55,000 or higher for active traders who want zero hesitation. This is step one. It's not optional because guessing here is expensive. If your system is under that performance threshold, 45,000, you're not optimizing, you're compensating. And that's a losing game over time. Because if your system is strong and you remove these bottlenecks, that's when everything changes. Your platform feels tighter, faster, and more responsive under pressure. Your charts move cleaner, your clicks feel immediate, your execution finally feels controlled. And that's the goal. Not just a fast computer, but a system that performs when it actually matters. If you want a full breakdown of what actually makes a trading computer perform at that level, grab the complete guide to trading computers. That link is in the description below. It'll save you a lot of time and a lot of expensive mistakes. And if you want to learn exactly how to change the Windows settings, also look in the description. I put links to a few videos where I walk you through step by step how to deactivate animations, how to turn off your background apps that aren't related to trading, and a bunch of other cool stuff. Because at the end of the trading day, your computer isn't just a tool. It's part of your execution. And if your execution is compromised, everything else you do doesn't matter. Now, if you want to see what is the ultimate computer, I'm telling you, the top of the line computer for trading, you want to check out this video next. Also, check out those links in the description. And as I always say, may the trend be with you.